Welcome back to the show. We're already having fun. We love it when he visits the show. He just got back from a kids and dads camping trip. We're going to find out all about that and some great ideas on things you can do while you're camping with Andrew Milne from Andy Camper. Andrew, welcome back. Always a pleasure having you.
Good to see you.
And congratulations on a brand new baby.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes,
wonderful.
yeah, it's going very well.
Yeah, that's very
My wife's
good.
been fantastic, and she's saying, okay, now take the kids camping.
And you had a blast, didn't you? I mean, you love camping.
Absolutely. You know, we started off with some great weather, and it started getting rainy, but we still managed to turn it into a great adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really interesting, though, because
This is the past weekend you're talking about. You did it.
Just got back late last night.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, I've got some great pictures of the kids crashed in the backseat of the car.
Excellent, good.
Yeah, you know, it's really interesting that we hang out with some dads that sort of said, yeah, we want to go camping, so we organized this trip, and we had a great spot. And we had to canoe in, and it was a short trip, 30 minutes, but on the way in, clear as glass, on the way out, big waves.
Oh, is that right?
Well, just the way it is. You got to be prepared for it. And we gave them a list, and we're really succinct about the list you want to bring. And it's the basics. And then because you're canoe camping, bring whatever extra niceties you want.
Sure.
But it's amazing that these people who have been camping or remember being camping have forgotten so many things.
Yeah.
And we talk about simple things like how to take a fish off a hook. How to set up a tent, or how to make sure you don't put a tent on a sliding hill. One of the great stories is the kids had brand new thermarests and had brand new sleeping bags, and we said, okay, make sure you're on your head up the hill if there's a hill where your tent is. Well, rolled over, and the kids have actually slidden down the tent so you can pull them back up in the middle of the night, and they're sleeping, but you see their sleeping bags slide back up.
Yeah.
But we got some great shots, and it's just amazing to see how energized the kids were. But they were really always looking for us to say, what's next? What's next? What's next?
Yeah.
That's why camp songs are great. Something to do. Hide and seek is great.
Yeah, you got to be prepared.
Yeah, you have a little arsenal of activities.
It's a little different now.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember camping, we could just have quiet time and sit around. Kids are so used to being entertained all the time, you've got to do it.
Well, the worst thing you land is it was a 4-spot campsite, and these two young guys are sort of pitching their tents and looking over going, oh, the invasion's here. So you walk, I was like, guys, we're sorry, but we'll have s'mores later.
Yeah. Andrew, wouldn't you say, though, that, like you mentioned that, some of the older guys, had forgotten, like, what they did as kids.
Yeah.
But camping is different now than it was. I mean, I remember trying to put together tents with, like, 85 pegs.
Take you 3 hours.
Oh, Dad'd be cursing over on this side, right?
Well, it's funny, the things we were talking about with tents, we say, oh, yeah, you get a Canadian Tire tent. Well, a lot of those Canadian Tire tents are great, but they have so much mesh on them, and young kids are like, hey, check me out. One of them ripped right through the mesh.
Oh, right.
So, so you got to realize the right thing for the right kid or the right age group. Some of the things are amazing, though, like Tang. Remember Tang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They now come in singlet packages, so you don't have to make an entire jug of Tang. You can have them
just by the cup?
Or by the cup, or there's these new great wipes for putting on suntan lotion. So it's not like spray it in their eyes and put it all over them. It's actually a wipe that you wipe all over their body.
Oh, good.
And then it's disposable, and they say they're burnable.
Yeah.
Well,
So those sort of things are changing how easy it is to go camping.
Yeah.
And that's the stuff we like to promote.
Conveniences.
Well,
yeah.
We like gadgets.
Yeah.
And we like to have things, but at the same time, we just want to make it simple. And if it's easy, then you'll do it more.
That's right.
And so the big thing this weekend
More function, right?
Yeah. Well, and every guy that was on the trip, all the kids, all the parents afterwards said, we're doing it again.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's great.
Not surprised
And it was just guys, though, right? Just dads and kids.
Well, and we try to do a little mix of that because a lot of times the guys take a back seat when it's full family.
That's right.
They try to do the activities, but this was everybody on board. The kids got to help cook, got to help clean, set the tents. So the idea was get them engaged so that they know how to do it and they're keen about doing it again.
Special moments.
Well, let's do something you probably did on your camping
trip.
So
one of the things that we were talking about was, how do you make, everybody does the s'more. And trust me, the s'more has a lot of different types of s'mores, but we said, let's do something different this time. So we came up with the idea of making a candy apple.
Okay.
So the idea is, it's very simple. It still uses marshmallows and peanut butter, which is, core to all good snacks.
Yes.
But we actually use apple, and it actually tastes like candy apple. But instead of putting the candy on the outside, we put the candy on the inside.
Good idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to make it, and what it basically does is creates a pretty healthy treat. You've got lots of great fiber in an apple. They're easy to transport. You can keep them at a good temperature. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
Unlike graham crackers, which tend to get pretty smushed on a camping
Yeah,
trip.
of course, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you both a job.
Okay.
I think because your hair in the burner, I'm going to get you guys to switch places. This time.
How much hairspray have you got in this thing?
Andrew, you're a very smart man.
What I'm is that my pink lighter? This is
Very nice.
My wife lent this to me to support breast cancer. This is our breast cancer.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to cut an apple in half for me.
Me? That's my job?
Yep.
Okay.
So cut an apple in half, and then straight
Core
down the
and
middle.
all?
Yeah, right in the middle. and then I'm going to just scoop the core out.
This
What I'm
is
going to get you to do is grab one of the.
One of these
Yep.
puppies? Okay.
We're going to cook that first. We've got 2 recipes we're going to try here.
Okay.
So we've actually had the debate over the campfire this weekend whether we were doing a put the marshmallow right in or actually put the marshmallow and peanut butter together. And it was a real
Okay.
competition. So you're going, nope, don't cut again.
What?
Easy.
Nope.
You're
Now
gonna
what you do is you
take that out. Scoopity scoop.
Oh, scoop.
what we want you to do is scoop the core out like you, I know.
I'm using my big words.
Careful.
Scoopity
careful,
scoop.
Careful. All right, you're doing good. Doing good.
Look at that
That's a-
beautiful brown.
You've
What do you
done this
think?
before.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm a
All right,
camper.
we're going to
Not like
put that to the
5-star
side.
hotel gal over here.
We'll put that to the side.
Okay.
I'm
next one we're
still
gonna do is
trying to
actually
figure
cook
out
this
this fancy camping knife he gave me.
That's been to the Arctic, you know.
I know, I know.
If you do me a favor and grab
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is going to turn up the heat. And
All right.
so we got 2 different types. So the idea is you cut them in half, you scoop out the inside,
Okay.
and then the next step, TL, you can actually just stop doing that, and I already cut one for you. There's a green one right next to you. You can just sort of open it up.
You know, I think he just called you a
Thanks.
loser.
And if you wouldn't mind, now that you got it nicely scooped out, if you wouldn't mind using the peanut butter and the,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, last time you were here, you brought peanut butter. We did the
Oh, the
bird pine cone.
feeder.
Bird
Yeah,
feeders,
bird
yes.
feeders.
Well, peanut butter is a good staple all around.
Any
If you
one
could
of
do-
these spoons, can I?
Yep, that's
Okay.
fine. And if you could do is just fill them up almost to the top on each side. So
Okay.
the scoop's looking good
What
there.
am I doing here?
You're good, good. Keep going.
Don't let it burn.
I
right?
won't. I'm going to turn it down.
I was talking to myself. Don't worry. I wasn't blaming you.
So the idea is, one of them was we just put it in and mash it together and let the peanut butter melt it together with the marshmallows. But here we're
Okay.
thinking about actually making the mixture. So we're trying to debate which
I think
one's
I have
actually
too much
better.
on this one. You said not all the way to the top.
That's
right?
correct.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
How am I doing?
I'm
We're,
good?
we're good on both. I'll turn
All
it off
right.
the gas.
Okay.
Now what you do, TL?
Look at you with your
You can put
peanut
that
butter
down the counter.
soup.
It won't cause it
Okay.
too much of a burn. If you take this marshmallow, Derek,
Okay.
TL, you hold up your apple,
Yeah.
put it in the center,
Okay.
and now watch your fingers. Now squeeze it closed, and watch the goop will come out to the side.
Right on.
Yeah. And so
Oh,
what
yeah.
it does is by doing this, this is the caramel process. It actually starts tasting like caramel because you get the 2 together. Now you
Nice.
hold it together, so the longer you let it sit, the better it congeals, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually made one to the side there for you.
Okay.
You can already open up.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
And this
Okay.
this one usually use a knife to cut them in half, and you can see that it creates this
that
wonderful,
delicious
wonderful
goo.
concoction.
What a beauty.
So take a bite quick and tell me
Okay.
what you think.
That looks so delicious.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
Oh, that looks amazing.
So
And-
TL, if you take the other one, we're going to do it quickly. The other apple, over there,
Okay.
the red one that's already scooped.
okay,
I
got
scooped
it.
the second one for you.
Okay.
And this one is the combined where you actually already
Oh,
made
you
it
cooked it
together.
up.
So
Nice.
that one allows you to have another great vehicle.
Where's
It's
the
like
other
a,
half
like
there?
a
There we
Triscuit,
go.
but
Yeah.
Oh,
This
love
is the
it.
best Triscuit ever.
Yeah. Andrew, you weren't kidding. These are
Yeah.
not only fun things to do, but healthy treats as well, which is nice. A nice twist on the candy apple for
And
sure.
it takes kids about 30 minutes to do the whole process, so you give them something about 30 minutes worth of activity.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then they get to eat at
Exactly.
the end. And there's some
Yeah.
great pictures. We brought some pictures along. I don't know if you're going to see them, but of the kids actually taste testing them. And of course, they taste tested a lot of them to make sure we got it just right for today's
Yeah,
show.
for sure.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Always a pleasure having
Yeah.
you
Great
on.
having-
Again, visit andycamper.com to find out more information and some great activity tips and ideas and so forth there. The kids
Oh,
enjoying
look
it.
at
Look at
that.
that. Don't go anywhere. We're right back after the break talking about the one-woman show, The List, opening at the GCTC this Thursday. Don't go anywhere.
Nice.
God, good.
Did you actually try a bite?
Well,